The New York State vehicle inspection process is thorough and involves several critical checks to ensure road safety and compliance. Here is a concise overview of the key steps in the inspection. Initial vehicle test. Inspectors drive the vehicle to assess braking, steering, and overall handling. This includes checking for any unusual noises, veering, or excessive brake travel. Exterior light check. They verify that all rear and front lights function, including brake lights, turn signals, four-ways, license plate lights, and the third brake light. Fog lights, if present, are also checked for the customer's benefit. Horn, wipers, and seat belts. The horn must be audible, and wipers cannot be ripped or torn. Each seat belt is tested to ensure it functions correctly, with as many belts as seats available in the vehicle. Window tint. Using a tint meter, they measure the light transmission on windows. Passenger cars must meet a minimum of 70% light transmission, while trucks or multi-purpose vehicles only need front windows to comply. Mirrors and glass. Mirrors must be undamaged, properly mounted, and functional. Inspectors also check each piece of glass for safety ratings and the windshield for any cracks or star chips that exceed specific size limits. Brake and parking brake test. They test the parking brake's hold and release function. For newer vehicles with electronic brakes, the inspector ensures they engage and release properly. Serpentine belt and front-end inspection. They examine the serpentine belt for fraying or cracks. The front-end suspension, including ball joints, tie rods, and bushings, is checked for looseness or damage. Catalytic converter and underbody. The inspector confirms the presence of the catalytic converter and checks for any major leaks, damage, or broken parts in the exhaust system. Suspension components like shocks and springs are also inspected. Brake pad and rotor condition. The inspector evaluates the condition of brake pads and rotors, looking for cracks, wear, or metal-to-metal contact. Tire and tread depth check. They use a tread depth gauge to ensure the tires have at least a 30 seconds NDS of an inch of tread, checking for any damage or severe wear. Registration and data input. The vehicle's registration is scanned, and details like the tire removed for inspection and the airbag light status are noted. Emissions test. For newer models, the inspector connects a data link to check emission systems, ensuring there are no diagnostic trouble codes or recently cleared codes. Once all criteria are met, the vehicle passes inspection. A new sticker is applied, valid for a year until the end of the corresponding inspection month. This process aims to ensure that vehicles on New York roads are safe and meet the state's regulatory standards.